Diaspora Commission Abike Dabiri Eriwa has called on Nigerians at home and abroad to unite against the classification of Nigeria as a country of particular concern by U.S. President Donald Trump. Referring to statements from President Bola Tinubu and the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Dabiri Eriwa urged Nigerians in the diaspora to remain calm and continue to defend the nation's true image. She reaffirmed that Nigeria is built on tolerance, diversity, and democratic values, dismissing the claim of a Christian killing as false and misleading. The NIDCOM chair said President Tinubu has restated Nigeria's firm commitment to religious freedom, while the Foreign Affairs Ministry has also issued a strong statement countering the allegation. Meanwhile, the Director General of the National Orientation Agency, Larry Saunilu, has stated that security challenge affects all Nigerians, regardless of political affiliation or religion. He made the remark during the November edition of the National Joint Security Press Briefing in Abuja, where he addressed recent comments made by United States President Donald Trump. The NOADG also confirmed that the federal government is already taking concrete steps to address security challenges in parts of the country. Speaking on the agency's role in anti-corruption and anti-terrorism efforts, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission maintained that it doesn't have the jurisdiction to reveal the identities of terrorism sponsors.
Those killings were not because somebody went to church. It would be because somebody is fighting over land, the issue of settlers and indigents, the issue between Tiv and Jukuns, for instance. Those are two Christian ethnic groups. And the killings have been going on forever. And the two sides are Christians. But when you talk of what is going on in Safara, Katsina, Sokoto, all the way to Niger, these are Muslim-dominated areas. So the deaths will also be more of Muslims. So what we have in this country is challenge of insecurity, of terrorists, of bandits, of kidnappers.
Our job is to ensure that funds that are traced to any kind of terror activities, our job is to make sure that we track those funds, we block those funds, and we make it impossible for any terrorist activity, to be consummated through such funds. And that we are doing. But we might not be able to tell you who and who know. The act that empowers us to do that does not empower us, to come with the full identities. It is an intelligence thing, and the commission is not empowered to do that.
Troops of the Joint Task Force Operation Mesa under the 3 Brigade of the Nigerian Army have killed 19 bandits during a gun battle in Shadono local government area of Kano State. According to the Assistant Director, Army Public Relations 3 Brigade, Captain Babatunde Zubero, the operation followed credible intelligence on the movement of the assailants around Ugwan Tudu, Ugwan Samia, and Goronduse communities. Troops, supported by other security agencies, swiftly mobilized and engaged the bandits in a fierce gunfight, successfully repelling the attack. Several motorists and 2 mobile phones were recovered from the scene. The Army said further clearance operations are ongoing to secure vulnerable communities that have been frequent targets of cattle rustling and other criminal activities. The Brigade Commander, Brigadier General Ahmed Tukor, assured residents of continued collaboration between the Army and other security agencies to maintain peace and stability in Kano State. Here in Lagos, the Commissioner of Police, Olondare Jimoh, says no protest will be allowed to hold. He said this today as he led his men to the Wurosoki area of the state. Addressing journalists, the Commissioner of Police said he has deployed officers across strategic areas, and according to him, the increased presence of police officers in those areas was due to information available to the command that some people are planning to stage a protest. In other news, Chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, Professor Joash Amokpito, says the Commission is committed to conducting a free, fair and credible election in the November 8 Anambra State governorship polls. He gave the assurance at the signing of the peace accord by 16 candidates participating in the election in Oka. Senior reporter Bamdele Ajayi has more.
It is the second signing of peace accord by the 16 candidates contesting the November 8th governorship election in Anambra State. The chairman of the National Peace Committee, represented at the event, set the tone for the exercise, as all candidates will uphold the principle outlined in the accord and conduct themselves peacefully before, during, and after the polls. The signing of the peace accord has become a key feature of Nigeria's electoral process since 2015, a mechanism designed to promote credible election and prevent violence or post-election unrest.
The signing of this peace accord is solemn declaration that the peace, security, and dignity of the people of Anambra State must remain paramount.
The Inspector General of Police issued a strong warning to non-state actors, including the state-owned security outfit, Ebubiago, to stay away from election duties.
We are resolute that under no circumstances would criminality be permitted to masquerade as political expression. The peace of Anambra State is not negotiable.
From the new INEC chairman, maintaining election integrity is a shared responsibility that requires the cooperation of all citizens.
Our mandate is to deliver credible elections, and we reaffirm our resolve to combat vote buying. Any individual or groups planning to subvert the will of the people will be firmly confronted with the strong hands of the law. The Inspector General of Police and other agents of state that are concerned with our security who are doing wonderfully well in supporting this process. The confidence of the citizens is strengthened when institutions carry out their duties with fairness and honor.
Like I said at the beginning, if each of us commits to implementing seriously the terms of this agreement, if you are planning, anyone is planning violence, if anyone is planning rigging, if anyone is planning any other way that is not within the ambit of the Electoral Act and the INEC guidelines and the rule of law, as it were, please repent.
The National Peace Accord signing was introduced to Nigerian democracy. That was in 2015. 10 years after, it has come to state that compel candidates of different political parties participating in an election to ensure that they record violence-free and making sure that the principle and the tenet in the document they signed are observed.
16 registered political parties will participate in the election, with over 2.8 million accredited voters expected to cast their ballot across the 5,718 polling units out of the 5,720 designated for the exercise. Bamidele Ajayi, TVC News, Oka.
The Young Progressives Party, YPP, held an emergency meeting of its National Working Committee at the party's National Secretariat in Abuja today. After deliberations, the party announced the immediate expulsion of Peter Ozokwe, who represents Inewi North, Inewi South, and Ekwesigo Federal Constituency. The YPP cited gross misconduct and anti-party activities, including his recent appearance at an APGA rally where he falsely claimed that the YPP had no candidate in the upcoming Anambra State governorship election. The party further clarified that Mr. Ozokwe was never appointed as YPP leader following the demise of the late Senator Ifeanyi Ubah, and urged members and the public to disregard his statements. On national issues, the YPP reacted to the United States designation of Nigeria as a country of particular concern over religious violence.
The National Working Committee ratified the immediate expulsion of Honorable Peter Ozokwe, member representing Inewi North, Inewi South, and Ekwesigo Federal Constituency, for gross misconduct in contravention of the party's constitution on offences and sanctions in section 36, subsection 7, article B, F, and O, page 68, after several petitions and video evidence of anti-party activities.
And over 1,500 members of the People's Democratic Party in Ido local government, Oyo State, have defected to the All Progressives Congress. The defectors, who were received by Aderebi Oseni lawmaker representing the Ibarapa East Edo Federal Constituency, said the decision is to join the party and it's born out of love for good governance and the need to reclaim power for the All Progressives Congress in Oyo and at the federal level. In his address, Remi Oseni described the development as unprecedented in the local government area.
We are committed to a common goal, and that common goal is for us to ensure that we work tirelessly to ensure that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is returned to power in 2027 by the grace of God. Our vision is to get minimum number of membership into Remi Oseni Committee of Friends in APC. Once that is achieved, we believe with that we will be able to deliver minimum of 1 million votes for him in the course of our campaign and electioneering activities come 2027.
Funny enough, we have been accusing that we supported him. It's only God that supported this man, and Edo land supported him. They said we have received 100 million, we have done this, we didn't receive anything. It's our son. If you receive money here, are we receiving money for Ibarapa too?
And the re-election bid of President Bola Tinubu has gained momentum as leaders and members of the All Progressives in Niru Akoko Northwest local government area, Ondo State, work to galvanize support. Led by APC chieftain Maruf Ibrahim, the group highlighted President Tinubu's commitment to economic transformation and its youth-friendly governance, notably through the appointment of young Nigerians to key positions. Speaking at Iran Ward 7, Mr. Tosin emphasized that the inflow of defectors from various political parties signals President Tinubu's effectiveness in governance.
I'm here to make sure that Surulere ward is moving ahead and faster. I'm here to make sure that I rally round for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the grassroots. We are mobilizing for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu from the grassroots, and that cannot be done from where I am before. But I want to do it from the grassroots. I want to canvass vote for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I want to make sure that 2027 is assured.
Ready to support the APC to move forward in the community. We are so love it and we are so happy on it. I know that what is come and doing in the house now will improve the party in the community, because there's no more any other party than APC in this community.
We need a lot of youths to complement them in this era. We need more youths. Anywhere they are, all over the world, they should come home. They should identify themselves. Can help the society. They should come home. We are going to welcome them.
I believe with the structure, people are going to benefit, because he's a man that he cares about people. He's not just a man that is selfish, he's not greedy at all. He's a man of people.
And coming up on TVC News at 7, the Coordinating Minister of Health and Social Welfare says the macroeconomic and health sector reforms of President Tinubu have created a platform for Chinese investors to localize their manufacturing industries. That story and more shortly. Stay with us.